You're listening to An Elite Mind Unlocked with your host, Martin Roberts.
This week's topic, the power of the mind in sports.
What separates the best from the rest when the pressure is on? Think about it. How did Novak Djokovic claw his way back from 2 sets down in the Grand Slam final? Or how did Michael Jordan hit game-winning shots time and time again, even when the odds were stacked against him? Is it talent, experience, training? Or is this something deeper? Today's episode is all about the power of the mind in sports and how training it can be the most impactful change an athlete makes. At the end of the episode, I'll share the answer to a big question I opened with. What separates the best from the rest, especially when the pressure peaks? But first, let's dig into it. Let's start with the reality. Most athletes spend hours every week working on strength, speed, tactics, and technique, but very few dedicate time to building mental strength. And yet when it comes to high-stakes moments, it's often the mind that makes a difference. Mental strength isn't about being invincible or emotionless. It's about focus, resilience, and control under pressure. Picture this. You're lining up for a penalty in a cup final. Your heart is racing. Everyone's watching. You've done the physical work, but it's your mind that determines whether you step up with calm and confidence or crumble under the moment. Now, research from the Journal of Applied Sports Psychology shows that athletes with high mental toughness not only perform better under pressure, but also recover quicker after setbacks. They don't just bounce back, they bounce forward. And that is trainable. Let's talk about mental training. I mentioned it in my video, Kobe Bryant, who I think embodied elite mindset as much as elite skill. And he once said, quote, "Mental toughness is doing the right thing at the right time, even when you're in a tough situation." Now, that's not something that happens by accident. He used visualisation, self-talk, mental rehearsal, tools we now know from sports psychology research that can increase focus and reduce anxiety and boost confidence. In one study, athletes who practiced visualisation before competing reported improved concentration and composure, and even performed better than those who hadn't. So mental reps matter. It's no different than lifting weights or doing drills. If you're not practicing mental resilience, how can you expect to be there when you need it? So ask yourself, how are you training your mind to enhance your performance? Now here's where it gets even more personal. Often, the biggest barrier to our success isn't physical, it's psychological. It's the fear of failure, doubt, the voice that whispers, "You're not good enough." This is where the growth mindset becomes a game changer. Carol Dweck's research from Stanford showed that athletes who believed their abilities could be developed through effort and strategy outperformed those who believed their talent was fixed. They were more motivated, more resilient, more successful. Take Serena Williams. She once said, "I don't like to lose at anything, yet I've grown most not from victories, but from setbacks." Now, I believe there is success in failure, and that's a mindset forged in challenge, not in comfort. It's a mindset every athlete can build. And if you feel like something's holding you back, it probably is. But it's not your genetics, it's not your coach, it might just be your mindset. So here's something to think about. What shift can you make today from doubt to belief, from fear to focus, that would take you one step closer to your peak performance? Because sometimes that's all it takes. One thought, one decision, one change. Let's go back to that opening question. What separates the best from the rest, especially under pressure? And here's the answer. They've trained their minds as fiercely as they've trained their bodies. They've built a mental toolkit that gives them clarity, confidence, and control when it matters most. You can have all the talent in the world, but without the right mindset, it's like having a Ferrari with no fuel. For this week, and this is what I say to some of my clients, whether you're in the gym or on the pitch, or just preparing for your next big moment, take 5 minutes to train your mind. Visualize, reflect, and reset. Because your next level isn't out there, it's already within you, waiting to be unlocked. Thanks for listening to Elite Mind Unlocked. I'm Martin Roberts. Train your mind, conquer your goals. I'm Martin.
You can watch Martin's short videos each week on TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, and YouTube.
Or at www.elitemindsolutions.com.